Well, let me just sit up a bit. Ugh, that's a bit better. Well, with YouTube, what I like about YouTube, I get to express my thoughts because, sadly, I have a teeny weeny little bit of a sad existence, which is I'm in my van for approximately 10 hours a day. So I spend a long time by myself. So that has its own kind of consequences. So this is a sort of form of therapy for me, like, expressing my thought, because most of the time I've got no one to talk to. Only thing I've got to keep me company is my little radio and my music on my phone. Anyway, so I've been thinking about God, I've slumped down in my seat again, bloody hell. So I've been thinking about the MGTOW movement. Now, I've spoken about various subjects on YouTube. I've spoken about biblical matters because I'm quite spiritual, and I'm quite deep and spiritual. I've spoken I've spoken about the flat earth believing society. I'm not going to go into that. I'm just going to laugh. So and I've spoken about sexual matters as such, but I've spoken just a little bit about the MGTOW, and I was thinking about the MGTOW. Now, I wouldn't class myself as a MGTOW, men going their own way as such. I wouldn't really class myself as a MGTOW. Am I a MGTOW? I'm just a man who's enjoying his single life, really, to be honest with you. And I've got nothing against commitment. If I met the woman that I wanted to be committed to, I would commit to her in a heartbeat. It's just, my life story really, in where as that is concerned, all the women that I've been crazy about, there've been one of three outcomes. Either one, in the end, they weren't crazy about me like I was crazy about them. Two, they weren't interested. Or three, they weren't available. And regards to the women who are crazy about me, I simply wasn't crazy about them, or wasn't into them enough to give my life away to someone that I'm not totally happy with. And I'd rather be alone than be miserable with the wrong person, to be honest with you, really. Because once you've had a taste of happiness, you know the difference between happiness and, I wouldn't go so far as to say unhappiness, but you know the difference between being happy and not so happy. You already know the difference. And as far as I'm concerned, if you're gonna share your life with someone, they should add to your life, not take away. And this obviously goes for male or female. And so I see something in the MGTOW. I do get it. I do get the whole thing. I do get it. Yeah. But as for myself, like I said, I'm not anti-commitment. As far as I'm concerned, there are two types of women. I've said this before in another video. There are two types of women walking on the planet. You got a maker and you have a taker. The maker, she supports you, helps you out when things are down, and she works with you as a companion. And the two of you make a team. That's a maker. And then a taker does what it says on the tin. She's out for what she can take. She's a take. Gives very little, shares very little, or she's just take. And one of them is the majority, as far as I'm concerned. I'll let you figure that out for yourself. Listen to the records, listen to the female requirement, what they say on YouTube. You look at the women's actions and what they say what they want. I'll let you figure out which one makes up the majority out of the two. So, as far as I'm concerned, I don't need a taker in my life. Well, why would I need a taker? What does she bring to my what is she gonna bring to my life that's gonna improve it? What can she give me that I can't already get now? She can't bring nothing. She can't bring nothing but a fucking headache, to be honest with you. So I couldn't give a flying fuck whether I ever meet a taker. Ever. I couldn't give a shit if I live and die and don't ever come across a taker. I really couldn't give a shit. I'm not afraid of loneliness. I've got children, I've got grandchildren. So if I'm destined to be alone, well, I'll go alone, smile into my grave. Simple as that. I've had plenty of good times in the past, and I've been sport with a lot of good times, and I'm really thankful for that. I'm so thankful for that. So regarding the MGTOW, wow. I know there's different levels of MGTOWs. I mean, I can't remember it all off by my. I think there's 5 levels of MGTOW. But the extreme end, the ones who live off the grid, well, that's their own story. I'm not going to criticize them. Some of them, in my eyes, are a little bit extreme, but they have their reasons. And every man runs his own ship. You live your life according to how you see fit and what pleases you. And I'm not gonna get on your case for that. As long as you're not hurting anybody. The reason why I'm laughing because I know some people have some strange fetishes, and I'm not going to go into them, but there are some strange people on the planet, and that's another story for another day. Anyway, so that's my little opinion on the MGTOW business, MGTOW movement. Yeah. So again, I'm just expressing my thought. Nothing really important. This ain't no big revelation of a video. It's not the greatest video you would have ever seen in your life. So it is what it is. I just felt like expressing that. So there we are. Well, thanks for watching. I know it wasn't a fantastic video. I know there's lots of other more fun videos out there, like a man setting his ass on fire and jumping off a bridge. But there you go. What can I say? Thanks for keeping me company in my 10-hour lonely day. Okay, thank you.